Welcome back to Living 808. Ancient Hawaiians recognize the relationship of birds to the forest, knowing healthy forests need birds as pollinators and that birds need a healthy forest to thrive. Unfortunately, Hawaii's native birds face many challenges. And Allison Cohan, terrestrial director at the Nature Conservancy Hawaii and Palmyra, joins us with more on the threats that they're facing. Aloha, Allison. Thanks for joining us.
Aloha.
All right, so before we talk about the threats, can we talk about why native forest birds are so important in our daily lives?
Absolutely. Due to our extreme isolation and climate, Hawaii has extraordinary biodiversity and levels of endemism, meaning plants and animals that are found nowhere else on the planet. We have over 10,000 endemic species in Hawaii, with many more yet to be described. They play critical roles in Hawaii's forests as insect predators, seed dispersers, and pollinators. As our native forest bird populations decline, we're also seeing a decline in extinctions of important native plants that rely on birds as pollinators. Forest birds' roles in a healthy native forest are also critical to watershed function, ensuring that our aquifers are recharged in order to provide residents, visitors, and industry with essential fresh water.
Yeah, and of course, all of those things so important, but they're being threatened. So can you tell us why the forest birds are currently being threatened right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, Hawaii is also known as the extinction capital of the world. Last fall, more than 23 birds, fish, and other species were declared extinct by the U.S. government. Hawaii had the most species on the list with 8 birds and 1 plant. Hawaii's forest birds are threatened by habitat loss and degradation, invasive species, and disease. Invasive plants and animals can change the forest composition, and this can impact the availability of food and where adults can nest. There are 4 Hawaiian forest birds that are in critical need of saving right now: the akikiki and akeke'e on Kauai, and the kiwikiu and a kohekohe on Maui. These species are critically endangered and are at risk of extinction within the next few years.
Yeah, and of course, it's so sad to hear that those birds are at risk. But what is the Nature Conservancy doing right now to help prevent that?
Yeah, absolutely. We at the Nature Conservancy work with many partners to protect the habitat of our rare and endangered forest birds. We have partnerships and alliances with organizations like the state's Department of Land and Natural Resources, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the National Park Service, and the American Bird Conservancy, through which we exchange and leverage knowledge and resources in an attempt to save these birds from extinction. On the ground, TNC and partner organizations work to preserve forest bird habitat by keeping invasive animals out of fenced areas, removing invasive weeds, and restoring the native vegetation to keep forest bird habitat intact and healthy. I will say too that as the climate warms, our forest birds are facing another threat that fences cannot keep out, and that's mosquitoes. Mosquitoes introduced to Hawaii in the 1800s transmit deadly diseases such as avian malaria, which can kill a bird with just 1 bite. Mosquitoes are gaining a foothold at higher elevations where Hawaii's forest birds are defenseless against mosquito-borne diseases, threatening their survival. And a recent collaboration between the Nature Conservancy and partners aims to employ an innovative yet natural solution to prevent the forest bird extinctions.
Okay, wonderful. And obviously, again, TNC doing so much to help protect our native birds. But for those that are watching at home and want to help, what can we do?
I would say learn about and visit native landscapes in your area. Go bird watching, learn about native plants, and absolutely plant natives in your yard. Volunteer with a local conservation organization. You might even get the opportunity to visit a native forest or a coastal area and help actually preserve these birds' habitats. You can learn more by visiting the Nature Conservancy's website at nature.org/Hawaii, or the innovative project to save the 4 endangered forest birds at birdsnotmosquitoes.org. Donations to our work are always welcome, and you can learn more about how to do that by visiting our website.
Okay, wonderful. And we'll have a link to their website on our website at kh12.com. But thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate all of the knowledge and, of course, all of the work that you guys are doing as well.
Mahalo nui loa. Much appreciated.
It is so important. I mean, why would you want, we have to be able to conserve the beauty and nature in our beautiful island state. Thank you, Kel. Appreciate that.